What's up guys, Corvus95 here and welcome to episode 1 of my newest Let's Play. Here we are in Europa Universalis 4 in the Mare Nostrum expansion. We are playing as England, who start off with the worst ruler in the game. If we go to our own country, we have a 000 with no legal heir. Now, I had a bit of a look around the map just to get myself ready for this. See like my force limit, like I can still build another 7 troops for example, another 5 ships. We have 18 transports, which I don't think is quite needed. So I think I'm going to scrap, or I'm going to try and sell a couple of my transports. But the biggest thing I noticed, I was like, oh, too few rivals. Okay, let's have a look at our rivals. Okay, so Denmark, Scotland and Burgundy have rivaled us. Wait a second. What? France has not rivaled us. Which means I'm going here and I'm setting myself to friendly with the French. And then I'm going here and I'm improving relations with the French. Because France is overpowered in this patch of the game. In my past 3 or 4 games in Mare Nostrum since it came out, I've played as Holland, I've played as France in my 3rd game, I believe, after I noticed how overpowered they seem to be. I've played as France, Holland, and I also played as Hungary over here. And France, every single time, has just blobbed out of control. Like, they've ate half of Aragon, half of Castile, all of Brittany, the English territories. They annexed Burgundy in one war. I was like, how did you manage to eat all of Burgundy in one war? But I think it was someone else was also at war with Burgundy. I think Austria was also at war with Burgundy, and Austria took 2 provinces down here, I believe, and made them spit out a couple of their what are they called? Personal unions. And then France just ate them. And it was like 10 years into the game, and France had just ate all of Burgundy. So I was a bit shocked there. So yeah, we're going to try and get the French to be happy with us. And they have rivaled Burgundy, Castile and Aragon. Castile seemed quite strong in this patch of the game as well. But I think I'm going to rival Burgundy and Castile. So I'm going to rival Burgundy. I'm also going to rival... Like, France is negative, but I'm not doing that. I may sell them... I went into this game thinking, well, I'm not going to try and hang on to the English cause in France. I think I'm going to give them away to France. I don't see much point in keeping them. So we're going to actually rival Castile and Aragon. Now this may be a misplay, because that's 2 powerful countries down here where we've just angered, and we're allied with Portugal, who they will probably ally with as well. Eventually at least. And we are going to do everything in our power to make France happy with us. To the point where we may return provinces. I can't actually return it, but I can sell it. So we're going to get everything set up here. So we have a province over here we have Pale in Ireland. All the new Irish miners over here. Scotland is currently guaranteed by France, so we can't declare war on them. France tends to revoke the guarantee like a year into the game, so I'm not that worried about that. We have 35,000 troops. We have 33 boats. So we have 9 light ships. So the thing we're going to do first of all is select a mission. This is the new way to protect trade and stuff like that. Also got some other options here for when we're at war. We're going to send them to protect trade in the English Channel. Next up, we have our heavy ships, 6. I want to get that to about 10, because then I think I'll be able to defend the British Isles without worry against basically everyone. because no one tends to build 10 heavies. I'm making 12 gold a month, almost 13. But we are going to split off the transport and we're going to try and sell a couple. I think we'll only need about 15 at this point in the game. We will need like 20. I like to have about 20 later on in the game. But we're going to have to upgrade them at some point, so I may as well just buy new ships later on. So a cog to build costs how much? How much do you cost to build? It costs 12 gold to build, if we have a look. Yeah, it costs 12 gold to build. So we want to try and sell maybe 2 for 24 or 25 gold. So who actually likes us? So we've got diplomatic and then we'll have opinion. Portugal likes us, so we can go try and sell them to Portugal. So we have an alliance over here. Can we actually sell ships or are we not in range? We could request to share maps to see. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I used a random new world. So I don't know what the random new world's going to look like. But we are going to try and colonize it. That's one of my main goals. Goal number 1 for the series is to get this guy killed off. And then goal number 2 is to pick up exploration ideas at admin level 5, which is this one, which will get us quest for the new world at number 2. So after 800 Diplo points, we'll be able to go in search of treasure in the new world. Anyway, so root out corruption. Corruption's a new thing. And I'm on easy. Right. So it's actually really easy to get rid of corruption. We are going to put it on max, but that's a bit of a downer. But I've never saw France not rival England at the start of the game. So I don't want to give up on that chance. If for some reason they somehow rival us basically instantly. Right, we don't really want Artois because we don't want to mess with France. And they're going to want Artois. We are going to improve our prestige. It's a good event. Or a good mission because you want to get your prestige as high as possible. And if you manage to get to 50, then you get a free stability. I know a lot of people try to remain at 3 stability. I don't. I'm usually quite content with 0 or 1 stability. We do have a disaster brewing, the War of the Roses. Currently at 5%, advances by 2.5% every month. And what was that? Let's have a look at our estate. So we only have burghers and clergy at the minute. We don't have nobility, which is quite strange. I thought England would have nobility. So they want 0%, they have 12%, and these guys want 15% and have 17%. So everyone's happy at the minute. We could get 50 diplomatic power for 20 loyalty, or we could give up 5 prestige. I think that might be worth it, 5 prestige to get them that and then get diplomatic support. Let's do that. And then we will do the diplomatic power one. And then here we will... They're already quite high. So we can lose 5 prestige and 5 legitimacy. And then we could get some admin points. So let's do that. So that's a little bit of a cheap method of getting some free points at the start of the game. So we're going to start a debate in Parliament. And for the next 10 years, we don't really need that at the start of the game. Don't really need that. Although that would be nice because we are going to take 3 advisors. That's not really helpful. Sailors, you'd never really run out of sailors. Increase base production by 1 in 1 province. No thanks. And 5% production efficiency, that's not the best. Never's that one. I think we're going to do advisor costs. Allow use of this. Lose 5 legitimacy. So we have a 0% chance to win at the minute. So we can gain a little bit of corruption. And it's changing by a lot every year. because of that player bonuses. Which, player bonuses isn't an actual thing anymore, it's just easy mode. Like, you have easy, normal and hard. It should probably be playing on normal. Although for this first playthrough I think we'll just stick with what we've got. I think I'm going to do that one. I'm also going to get some autonomy in Oxfordshire, which is this one. That's fine with me. So we've done that. We need advisors because we get a little bit of a bonus there. I think we're actually going to focus on admin and we're going to get some advisors. Level 1 is what I want really. I could get level 2 but I don't think at this point it's worth it because that's 4 a month. Is that not getting decreased? Should that not be getting decreased? Or is it just the price? Right, let's have a look. Diplo reps very good. They seem to want me to get level 2. Well, how much are we making? We're only making 4 now. Because of fort maintenance. Well, we'll can turn the forts off. And that will get us another 3 ducats a month. Or 3.5. State maintenance is quite high. We can lower our army maintenance, I think. We should be pretty safe on doing that. Yeah, let's keep it up for now, just so we can ally the French if we get the chance. And I think I'll just get level 1s for now. We'll get the manpower guy, we will get the Diplo rep guy, and we'll pick up the unrest guy, since we're going to have a bit of a disaster problem. And that allows us to pass this, which I don't want to pass. Disputed succession, Austria. But we have less prestige than basically everyone here, apart from Denmark, who's one of our rivals. We're not... They've rivaled us, we haven't rivaled them. Yeah, so it looks like we can probably get the game underway. I am going to pick up... I don't know why the game is very slow to respond. It's not usually... It may be the recording software I'm using. So we'll go around the coast so we don't pick up any attrition. I'm forgetting my words today. And we've sent Blue Squadron off on trade mission. These armies... Why have we got forts everywhere? Yeah, this army we will... I think we'll move it up to Cumbria. We'll keep this one in London. Let's have a look at the composition. So we've got 8 and 4, that's a pretty good composition, and 10 and 3. So I think I'm going to get another cavalry there. And that should be good enough for now. I think we'll up the speed to 3. And we'll have a little bit of a look at France in the meantime. So let's get underway. Just have a look. So they broke their marriage there. Did they lose a stability for that? They did. Why would you do that first day of the game? Okay, I forgot about that. So it's very easy as England to vassalize all of these Irish miners. So if I have a look, Tyrone would accept it, as would Leinster probably. Yeah. So I think we do accept the Tyrone one. We're going to try and get a... We're going to improve relations with Tyrone. And then we're going to reject the Leinster one. I wonder, would you give me military access? Of course not, you've rivaled me. Right, well we will pay attention to France, like I said. Because I really want to ally them. That would be amazing if I could get an alliance with France. They have allied Savoy. I'm going to actually sell them the provinces they want. Which I know people are going to question it massively, but I think it's worth it. Austria. You're not enemies of France yet, are you? Have you rivaled France? No. Okay. We'll do that then. I think that makes the alliance actually less likely over here. Oh no. I don't mind that I'm allied to Austria. Tyrone up here. They don't actually... I can't do anything yet. Hasn't been a month. And we're going to speak to Portugal down here, try and sell them our ships. How many of Red Squadron would you buy? You can't because it would take you over your force limit. Okay, let's just split off one ship. How much would you pay for this one ship? If it's over 12, I'll do it. You wouldn't pay 20, but you would pay 10. That might be worth it. How much would you pay for 2 ships? We'll group them back together and split off 2 ships. We'll also get this one again and split off 3 just so I can quickly check. And then we'll do one where we'll split off 4. Okay. Portugal. How much would you pay for these ships? So for 2 you would pay 20, which isn't any better than what I was getting before. For 3 you would almost pay 30. Wants 2 fewer transports, you only want 1. Right. But you would pay for 2, and 20 is decent. So I think I'd do that. We're going to sell them some ships. Got rid of some of our ships there. Get rid of you. We'll bring the rest of you up here. That's fine with me. We'll have a look at France. I have no diplomat to send for another 12 days. 10 days. France has allied someone else. France, stop allying people. I want an alliance. I think they would actually do it. Let's have a look. Yeah, they'd be on +5 if they weren't on negative opinion. France. Sell province. So you want all of them. Let's give you these ones first. Gascon, how much would you pay for it? We are going to lose prestige. Oh, I didn't realise that. So they would pay 105 for that. They pay 110 for the board. It is going to cost us some prestige, but I think we'll do it. There you go, France. Have a province. And I think we are going to focus on Ireland for now. So we could build a new fort, but I don't think it's necessary. I think we're actually just going to get rid of these forts. Over here. Gascon doesn't have one. And that should have actually improved our relations with France quite a bit there. Yeah, they only desire 3 of them now, so we don't actually have to sell Calais yet. Probably not until they border it. And then this fleet we are going to put in the Irish Sea, and we're going to use it to transport across to here when we get a chance. Brabant has embargoed us because Burgundy has rivaled us. We don't really have any reason to embargo these two, but we can embargo Burgundy. It's a good idea, Burgundy. Thank you for reminding me. I don't think Marshes is a very good place to have a fort. Or down here, we don't really need them. But I'm going to keep them for now because I think it's a better idea to keep them and be safe rather than... I think it would be better to have one in Northumberland or Cumbria. Just because the Scottish invasion threat is more possible than, I don't know, Burgundy invading our land. And to end off this episode, we need to do one quick thing. What was it? That's what it was. We want to make our king into a general. We do have Richard Plantagenet, or Plantagenet, who is a very good leader. Our king actually turned out in a pretty good one. 2-1-1-1. Got that siege pip there. It'll definitely help out. So that's gonna be how I end this episode. In the next episode, we will probably declare war on one of the Irish miners, and maybe even feed it to Tyrone. Question is, do I try and get them as a vassal before I declare war or after? Well, we'll have to wait until the next episode to find out, guys. If you enjoyed the start of this series, make sure to like the video. It'll really help out the series grow and my channel grow. Make sure to subscribe as well. That obviously makes the channel grow. And from me, Corvus95, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave down in the comment section below your thoughts on the series, how I can improve it, and goodbye.